You are listening to GN Radio UK.
It's a special tunnel. Mama's not dancing, yes, in a while. Da da da. And so, yes, ow, walking away in it. Oh, Bobby, see ya when you never want to know. Da da da. And so, yes, ow, when you say when you know. And I was I say when you know, da da da. Mom yo, it's a son of Mirama. When you walk by one flat mansa, was in the good school. Okay, I could taste you, fair. Teacher Panza, where you may pass. And so then you are got to man son of God. I was on the tennis guy, okay, shining it's an old way. And so yes, I said, ow, walking away in there. Yes, oh, Bobby, see ya, when you never want to know, da da da. And so yes, I said, ow, when I say when you know. And I was I say when you know. Won't go nowhere, you know. Oh, Bobby, see ya when you know what you know. Da da da. And so ow, when I say when you know. Singing and I was I say when you know, da da da. And so ow, when I say when you know. When you bother singing and I was I say when you know, da da da. And so wait, oh baby life. Oh my son. Baby, oh, da da da. I say, ow, when I say when you know. You got destiny and I was I say when you know. Da da da. Ngo shita, ngo wane, love mesa for. Yes, I want it. Ngo shita, ngo wane, love mess up for bad so much. I want love go so much. I want it. Yes, I want it. God, it's so good, so much. I can't go for down, but it's in the sun. Oh, from where?
Kuntuma Koshi. Kuntuma Koshi. All right, checking your time. 4 minutes past 4 o'clock. We call it 5 minutes after 1500 hours BST. It's a lovely weather across the capital of London. Today is Friday, Coffee Friday, and of course, you're logged on to the big station of the nation, GN Radio. Simply the best. It's an exclusive Friday where we reach into your various houses, your offices, in your cars. This is how we do it. Yeah, back where you Okay, like I did say to you earlier on, I've got an exclusive interview coming up in a jiffy. It's in the person of Ben BRAKO, Uncle Ben, I call it. Good afternoon, Vivian Kessy. Good afternoon, Kwekunyame. Eja, good afternoon to you. KKO, Kojo Kin Obi Manso. Akwano wesa wa America. Kojo Kin, wesa wa America. Okay, we'll be going to America, United States of America. Uncle Trump Nikrum. Yane Anyuntuni Akukudam, Uncle Ben or Ben BRAKO, one of the high life legends of Ghana music. We're gonna have a chat here. Kudos to my production team led by the Big Joe, Dr. Ren, DJ Yaopele, Kofi. They are all here supporting the show. Without wasting my time, we'll be going straight and pick up the feed from the US of A, where we'll be talking to Uncle Ben BRAKO. Good afternoon, Uncle Ben. It's actually good morning. Good morning, Uncle Ben. Good morning. Production team, I can hardly hear Uncle Ben. I think. Good morning, Uncle Ben. Hello? Okay, I just got a signal that his feed is being fixed. So, let's carry on now. DJ Yaopele, keep the tunes rolling. Shout out to you, Solomon Echo Princraft. Thank you for joining us on Facebook. Maya T, our sweet baby, thank you for joining us on Facebook. And also don't forget to like our page, follow us. Bosuma so bin so pesca guy friend no friend me Ghana. I have reval. It's rough. Okay, Video, are we ready to go? Okay, they sorted things out there. Eba brechi na wo ba na hwe ne ye na da chi bi esini ye a awso bi be kan. Aha. Enti ya hwe entiti e ma ne ye. Na wonyini nyam mofrapa. These are the tunes from the legend Ben BRAKO. 9 minutes after 4. This is GN Radio UK. My production team are trying to sort the feed out with Ben BRAKO. Unfortunately, we can't get her feed right, but I think everything's all right. Video there, so come on. I grow your dog, but the end year. Oh my goodness, on summer. I could put that surrender nature. I think everything is sorted out. Hello, good morning, Uncle Ben BRAKO.
Good morning, sir.
I'm saying good morning because I think it's a bit early in the US of A.
Yeah.
What could be
11:10.
11:10, yeah, I'm right. My mathematics is correct. I got it right. Long time no hear, long time no see. How are you doing, sir?
Oh, I'm doing very well. I mean, considering that we're in a COVID era, I must say that I'm lucky to be here and to be actually in your august presence at the moment.
Okay. Nice to hear you, and as usual, Uncle Ben is always looking flashy, smart, and the handsomeness it keeps going. You are looking more handsome at your age. What is the secret? What is the secret, Uncle Ben BRAKO? What is the secret?
Oh, the secret is just to feel good inside.
Yes.
Whatever is good inside, is good inside, it comes out.
That's correct. That defines beauty. That defines beauty. You are perfectly right.
Thank you.
We are privileged to have you today on our radio station, GN Radio. Simply the best. We are dominating the whole African community in the UK without a doubt. Ask anybody, they will tell you. So we are privileged to have you today. And then once again, welcome to GN Radio.
Thank you. It's my singular pleasure.
Oh, okay. Actually, we've broadcasted prior to the interview, so people are really tuning to listen to the legend. Because when people hear names like this, they get letters. Somebody was saying to me, "Oh, we even share the same birthday." Somebody said, mention my name to him, he knows me, and all that. Like, even prior to the interview this morning, when I started broadcasting the feed, I'm getting a very good feed. It means your popularity is not died yet. It's still there.
We thank God for little mercies.
Okay, so for the young ones, and for a few who don't even know who Ben BRAKO is, can you please give a little light about yourself? Who are you? And all that before we go forward.
Well, in a very short sentence, I am me, and that's all that there is to it. But I think you want something a bit longer than that. So I'll tell you, my name is Ben BRAKO.
Yeah.
I'm a high life artist. I've been in the industry for over 30 years. I've got a few hit albums. I've got also some very, very top awards. I've been all over the place. I've lived and played in England, Germany, Holland, US, Canada,
across Europe,
across Europe, and also in a few places in Africa, in Nigeria, that kind of thing, Ghana and Ivory Coast and Togo. So, I've been around the block of it.
Good. that will give me a guide to be able to throw you more questions. I don't have a format. I'm just going to make it freestyle. So, talking about Ben BRAKO, where are you originally from? Because when I grew up to know you, I thought you are, sorry to say, I thought you are a foreigner because of your color. Where are you originally from in Ghana?
Well, my mom is from Cape Coast, Fanti. My dad is Anachim.
Really?
From Chibi and Akimasaf, yes.
So where from this color, if I may ask?
Oh, because my
that's a personality profile.
Yes, my mother is half English, half Ghanaian. I mean, her father is English, but she is Ghanaian. But she gets this funny color from her father.
Sorry to say, if you have this pure color, proper white color, then there's a kind of a link to a white lineage. That's what I'm asking. And it baffles my mind. So I mean, and today that I have had opportunity for so many years. I never even for once dreamed that I will have this opportunity to interview such a high-profile artist like yourself, and I'm more elated to have you on this station today. I'm very happy.
Oh, darling. That's what I'm going to have such a sweet name.
Darling J. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Akibe. So, in your musical career, how did it all start? What motivated you to become a musician? Did you look up to someone, or is it in your family line?
Well, I think it's something that I've always had, even when I was young, because I always loved singing. When I was very young, I used to fancy myself as a singer. I was always singing.
Wow.
I used to sing to entertain my parents, friends, when they came to visit. After they played a few records. Those days they had the wine friend, his master's voice, that old record player.
Yeah.
That you would whine and then it will be spinning around.
That one. That one.
Yeah. When we were very young. So after they
played... you call yourself a DJ. You know that tape that we need to wind it to play music. You know that one? Have you ever seen one before? Yeah. You sure? Have you seen one before? You call yourself a big DJ. Have you seen that one before? I never played one, but it's so funny for him to mention. That's what he used to use.
Yeah.
You wind it,
yes.
You wind it, and then you release it, and the music will start playing. Wow. So,
come and see speed,
Wow, very interesting. You're really taking us back.
So like, after
you can go records. I see. Oh, nice to hear that. So, like, we want to know how it all started. What was your first thing that you did? That okay? So now I'm now doing a music. Tell us. We are interested to know.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That like, when my parents had a party or friends came around and they played the few records we had, and they got bored with it, then they would my parents would say that Ben should come and sing for them.
Wow.
So they would call me, then I'll come and sing for them. Then I went to St. John's Preparatory and Primary School, which was a boarding school, and for Saturday night entertainment. The students will come and then amuse themselves. So I would go and sing for my fellow students.
Wow.
So and when I went to St. Augustine's College Secondary School in Cape Coast, in Form 1, I had a bigger brother there. So the first entertainment night I went to, my big brother went and told the entertainment prefect that that his brother can sing. So they can call him to come and sing. So I was there. I didn't know this. They called me to come and sing. So I went on the stage and I sang.
Wow.
And forgot all about it. And then 3 years later, they formed the school band. They got equipment. They formed the school band, and they got all the players, the guitar, the bass, the drummer, and everything. And then they wanted somebody to sing.
Wow.
Then they remembered that when we were from one, I went to sing, and they thought I had a good voice. So they came and asked me if I would like to sing with the band. I said yes, but of course. So
and you just started.
That's how I joined an organized group for the first time. So
what's the name of the group then?
We're called the Famous Flames then. That's a long time ago in Cape Coast, so I guess. And we had like school bands. We had the Beavers from Infantsipim. We had different bands from different schools, and we used to like meet, sometimes do pop chains.
Oh yeah.
Which was competitive, and then we'll do when they were events. We'll play. We'll play for a speech day. We'll invite other schools like Holy Child, Wesley Girls, and then we'll play for them. fancy man them. So, we got quite adept. But the thing is, during the holidays, we would go out. We were so good that we would go out to play with like CK Man at Carousel in Takoradi. We go to Kumasi and play with the big bands like the Black Santiagos, the El Polos, Zonglo Beats, and other bands like that. So, we were playing as if we were professional, but it was just for the holidays. So, I was a teenage pop star, if you don't mind,
Yeah. How old were you then? You're talking about your teens?
Yeah, teens. I was about 14, 15.
Wow.
Yes.
No wonder.
Yeah.
So on that note, when did you become independent? When did you go on professional level? Like you decided to take it to step up your career as a musician.
Well, yeah. You see, when I went to Legon,
yep.
I had a guitar in my room, and I was always playing the guitar. Then I started writing my own songs.
Okay.
And then in my final year, I decided to form a band.
Okay.
To try out my music. So I formed a band in Legon called Agroma Gudureba.
Okay.
And then we played only 2 gigs at the Legon Auditorium.
Okay.
We played only 2 gigs. But when I finished Legon, I went to teach in Achimota. Then I went to work with Alpha West Africa Lines.
So were you teaching in Achimota? Or you were a student?
Yeah.
Oh, so
I was teaching.
You were a teacher then? Oh, okay. Because I know you from Achimota, but I was thinking you were a student from Achimota before. So I was going to ask you, but you said it was. So I now know. I see.
Yeah. So after that, I went to work in the corporate world.
Is Candy Kise your student from Achimota?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. She was a student when I was a teacher there.
Wow. No wonder.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Even your current finance minister, Ken Oforiatta, was a student when I was a teacher. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. Well done. So how did you blend that two professions? Because you are a London man, very London man, and a musician. How did you blend together?
Well, the thing is, my mother persuaded me to finish my education, in the university, to get a degree first. And then if I still wanted to do music, I could do it. So, but when I finished university, it was a bit difficult for me because I went into the corporate world and the music industry in Ghana was a bit difficult.
Yeah.
But after a while, I found that I wasn't very happy with the corporate world. I felt there was something missing in my life, and I kept having this, haunting dream that one day I'll wake up and find myself an old man, and I'll regret that I never did my music.
Yeah.
And then one of the things that really motivated me was that, I told you that I formed a group called Agroma Gudureba, but we played only 2 gigs in Lagos. But 5-6 years later, some of the people who saw the show still remember the songs. I played, and they really, so when they would see me outside, they would just shout something like, maybe Maguzo, or something, so.
Okay.
I thought,
so is that how you did your debut song? Maybe Maguzi?
Yeah, I wrote them all in Legon.
Wow.
So when I decided to get into music, I resigned from the corporate world. And then, I moved from Ghana to go and live in England. And then, have a clean slate to start all over again as a musician. And that's how I did it.
Okay, we'll go to that side as well. That we call it pro. We'll come to that bit. So let's pause here and do this, your debut track, Maybe Magruzi. DJ Yapele, have you got it ready? Hit it. So, if you listen, this is GN Radio. We're having a nice chat with the legend BRAKO from half Achim, half Fante, a very handsome man. So let's listen to this.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.
GN Radio UK. That's mine.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.
What a song, what a song, what a song. Uncle Ben.
Yes, sir.
Brilliant song, brilliant, fantastic.
Thank you.
I heard this song, I was in my teens, and this song was enjoyed airplay all over Ghana. So when you started, after this, your debut song, and it was enjoying massive airplay, how was the feel like at that time?
Oh, it was fantastic. I mean, it was my very first, album. Yeah, and it was very successful. So it was really, really sweet. And I was very happy.
So now, Master, I know you're now your girlfriend. I come at you. They say a man to a wise, a word to a wise is enough. What I say. Because I'm a man, sana, they jagrunity. That's a baby. Very interesting. So after that song, what happened next? Because we had a series of songs, A2 and all that. They were all brilliant. I quite remember Ghana. Well, yeah, this what do you call it? beauty contest, they normally
Miss Ghana,
they normally play most of your song because that has a real high life rhythm. And you know, one thing I like about your music is a bit different from the normal high life music that we all know. You know, you play all the instruments, you could hear the richness of the instruments, everything in detail. So how come your recordings, everything is quite different?
Well, I think I'm a bit fussy, and you know, I like things to be, you know, high quality. You know, I like things to be good and excellent. You know, I don't like mediocrity. You know, there's no point doing mediocre stuff.
Yeah.
If you're going to do something, might as well do it to the max or forget it. So, you know, I make a lot of fuss. People get a bit upset with me because I want things exact, but hey, that's me. And I take my time. You know, I don't do too many songs all the time. I'm not releasing songs all the time, you know. Yeah. I take my time to do it and do it properly. So
exactly. Like somebody was saying, your music used to be played on GBC FM every afternoon, and everybody the comments are coming says that oh nice, I love this music, I love this song, or that, and you are a legend. These are some of the comments that we get on Facebook, and you are always a legend.
Yes.
So Uncle Ben, let me also ask you, you've come a long way. You are funny enough. I shouldn't have said this on there. Somebody said, Papa, what you say? I'm saying, what? Yeah, because somebody was. I mean, you've not been heard for a long time. It seems you are still into music. You've been quiet for a while, and I thought you've hung up your boot, but you've proved to us that you've not. You've come out of a new one. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, actually, last year I released a song, but it wasn't so much in Ghana.
Okay.
I released it on the more on the international scene, and actually, you know, it became #1 on the global music charts.
Oh, really?
For about 5 weeks, yes. You know, it's called Shame and Scandal. Actually, it's an old Trinidadian song that I played in a high life way, you know. I'm sure if you go to my YouTube channel, you will see the track and the video there, you know. So I released that.
Producer, can we have that one?
You know.
Okay, so that was last year.
That was last year, yes.
Wow.
And this year I decided to do Aduma. Aduma is a track that actually originally did as part of my album Adende, which is an album that I did with Kwame Yeboah. Okay. I don't know whether you know Kwame Yeboah.
Is it the engineer?
Yes, Kwame Yeboah, the engineer.
Engineer, yeah. Okay.
He's a keyboardist too. You know, he played some of the big stars, you know, in England and all over. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so before go on.
So, you know, I decided to release that track, you know, properly now as a single. And, you know, so I worked on it. I enhanced the track a bit and then did the video. So here we are.
Okay, here we are. So, DJ Yapele, in case you don't know, you tune in to GN Radio. It's time check. 33 minutes after 4 o'clock. We are having a chat, a proper one, a lovely one, with one of the legends of Ghanaian high life music, Mr. BRAKO. And then he's come out with a new one called Aduma. He's a real legend. So let's see what is going there. I haven't listened to it. This is the first time, and I believe this is the official radio station. We are playing it today. So if you're on Facebook, if you're on TuneIn, wherever you are listening us from, let's enjoy this one from legendary BRAKO. So those of you on Facebook, you can also watch the video as we play the audio here. So DJ Yapele, if you are ready, keep it going. I like that beat.
GN Radio UK.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.
When I'm switching, must have run a baby with more. When you want me, I think you're about to move. What do that do? If you want to put it in a place.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.
Okay.
GN Radio
Let's not
UK.
mention it. Now I'm going come on. We're going to see you into measure me, but enemy. That cock me. I was in my men's time, and I will come. The weather bring himself, whether there's no one but me and you will go do the food. And then in the region, the project, Mr. Who will not be my taffel. Man, I'm going to touch a win. Get that talking. Chat, my main train.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.
It's Banibi Waha. Oh, yeah, that way we need to be brave. Adoma is a brand new one from the camp of BRAKO, the legend. What a beautiful track there. Lovely. For the 21st century. Uncle Ben, well done.
Yes, sir.
Kudos to you. Well done.
Thank you.
This is a massive song.
That's-
And I love every bit about this music. From the start, I can hear the kick. I'm really dancing here. Oh my days, you've done very well. You've done very well. Considering how far, I mean, so many years you've done. You know, when they say old soldier is always an old soldier, honestly. And you know, the video is also excellent.
Wow.
That's a proper African thing. Now I saw a pretty lady. No, I'm I don't know who is that lady in that video?
Only Adoma.
That's Adoma. Wow, I thought as much. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. It's so beautiful. I love the video, and I'll keep watching. It's already on YouTube, right?
Yes, it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. That's a beautiful video there, and I know massive. Our listeners have already seen it, and I'm sure from today onwards, you're gonna see more hits on your YouTube channel because people will be watching it. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. My first time of seeing it right here, and it's so beautiful. As soon as I get home, I'm going to watch it on my television, 4K. I know it to look very, very high definition, beautiful. I love it. I love it. Thank you very, very much. And everything about you is unique. You know, everything. The video is quality. Where did you shoot the video? In the US or Ghana?
In Ghana.
Was it in Ghana? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful. Wow, that's beautiful. Wow, excellent. Okay, now, going forward, how do you see your time? I mean, your kind of music and the modern Afrobeat. What difference do you see in there, which you can tell us?
Well, I think that this is the right time for our music to go out and become the world music, to become the music of the world. Because there's nothing new happening anywhere.
Exactly.
So it's time for us to push hard and make our music
global,
much more international. Yeah, global. Yeah. And I think the world is ready for us. So
yes.
I hope that we are also ready for the world, because these days you can see the best of anything in the world, through the social media, through IT. So it's a question of having the right standards. You have to keep your standards at par with the international one, otherwise it will not gel. So the challenge is on us to come out with something. Instead of copying stuff, we have to use our culture and our heritage to create beautiful things that the world has never seen before.
That is exactly that you've done. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So in your career, do you manage yourself, or do you have somebody that look after you in terms of your musical career? Like some of this, so I have a manager.
No, I don't have a manager. I mean, now I have somebody managing my affairs.
Okay.
In terms of things, but I run things myself.
Okay. Oh, well done. Because it's not easy where you do everything all by yourself and here and there, especially me. But like you said, I've understood it. You've got some people managing your affairs, and I believe you are actually resurrecting our rich high life music that we've made so far, and it's also in your career you've never actually featured some of these new up and coming high life musicians, unlike the likes of Kujenchi, Daddy Lumba, and the rest. Can you tell us a little bit about? Is there any reason why you haven't featured any of them?
No, I have featured, a lot of, quite a few actually.
Okay.
Like this one has Papa Flavor. I have my earlier release, Shame and Scandal, featured Asem.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes. And I have works that I will release with Ochiame Kwame.
Okay.
With D Black and D Crime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did post that question for you to tell us. Yeah, it's true. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
And actually, he's with a very young guy called Daddy Opanka.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know whether
I know. Yeah, we know him. Yeah. Wow. So, and also at your time, at your peak, did you have someone like a mentor, someone that you look up to?
Yes, I mean, I admired so many of people, in my career, and one of the key guys that I admired so much was CK Man.
CK Man.
CK Man.
Just Kofi Man.
Yes. And when I was very young, I used to admire Nana Kwame Mpedu a lot for his storytelling, Okwedro and all that, really, really beautiful renditions. I just love beautiful music. So, like we used to love Victor Whiteful with his Jeremy song. We used to listen to some Nigerian songs, some Ghanaian songs like Keith Bruce and Jerry Hansen.
Those people. I see. So going forward, we thought you are out, but you've proved to us that you are not out. You are rather in for now. So how are we going to see more often of you nowadays?
Oh yes, definitely. I'm getting to the stage in my career now where I think in terms of uh, legacy, I think in terms of the overall industry, I want to at least, leave behind me something that it's a worthy industry that the younger people can take up and, also bring it forward. So these are my thoughts. But I'm not done. I will always record and release, because that is my baby. I love, one of my biggest pleasures in life is to have a music idea in my head, and then go to the studio and transform it into something physical that will play back at me.
So long as your energy can carry you, you want to.
You see now, so we pray for life, we pray for strength, we pray for health. Wow.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank God for everything.
I'm really proud of you, and not me per se. All your fans. Globally, everybody's proud of you, and even today when I share the feed that we're going to have you interview here, a lot of people the comments as if I'm the star. Everyone was just about, really, producer, I've got something for you. Hey, my producer just put something before me. I say, how do you feel the internet has impacted the music business?
Oh, very, very, very much. Major impact. In the beginning, in our time, we didn't have that. And it was like an analog business. Yeah. And then it became digital. Yeah. It changed everything. And that's why you find that a lot of the older musicians got lost. Exactly. Because they couldn't transition into the digital world. And nowadays, like the social media is so important. Especially, the COVID has proven that the social media is fantastic. So now, at first I will wait till I'm in London before I could have an interview like this with you. Yeah. You see? Yeah. But now COVID has made it such that we are actually exploiting all the avenues, avenues for digital the digital world, and it's beautiful because now I can have virtual concerts in South Africa, in Ghana, anywhere. Yes,
that's true. And and second question from my producer is, if you could change anything about the industry, what would that be?
Well,
generally,
I think that in Ghana and in Africa, we are lacking a major market, a cohesive market. Okay. If you're in England, for instance, if you part of the English system and you have a hit, you know that it goes far and it takes you far, and it elevates you as a major artist, with all the resources that you can do with things. In Africa, we are so vocalized in small groups. Even Nigeria is better because Nigeria has a big market. In Ghana, the market is so small that it's difficult for even averagely good artists to really come up. I think that what we need to do is to create an African market. We have to interchange music with all the other African nations, so that it becomes one cohesive market. And, any good work gets very well rewarded, and then we can build a proper industry based on, our work, Okay. So that's what I want to change. I want also the governments to put emphasis on the creative arts. You know why? Because the amount of money that the UK gets from music is just phenomenal. You understand? So this is a major resource. But like every resource, you have to invest in it. And do it properly. Like the Nigerians did, they put money in it, and now they're not 419 anymore. They are musicians.
They are investing so much in their music.
Yes, and we should be able to do the same. Especially we need to do that because our market itself is not that big, So that's why I would change.
Excellent. Well answered. Okay, we got 10 more minutes to wrap up the show. A piece of advice for any up-and-coming musicians before we wrap up.
Yes. Well, they say advice is useless. Why? Because wise people don't need it, and foolish people won't take it. But still, we give advice. We say that,
of course,
whatever you do in your life, do it with passion.
Yes.
Do it to the best of your ability and enjoy the process of doing it.
Yeah.
Because that is actually what will make it a good thing or not so good.
Yeah.
So do it with your heart, do it with love, and then it will come back to you in a millionfold. So that's how you make success: passion, hard work, excellence. That's it. There's nothing.
Okay. All right. We thank you so much for your time today, and we are once again privileged to have you. And going forward, we might also, So right now, Aduma. Sorry, before we wrap up, where can we get a copy in case someone needs one?
Yeah, Aduma, you can download from any of the major.
It's on
download
iTunes, Spotify, Amazon,
Deezer, any one of the big ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Without wasting your time, I hope I did not wake you up early for this interview because I'm
no, at all. I mean, I'm fine. I like it like this, and I have to say a big thank you for having me.
Yeah.
And I hope that we'll have more time together.
I've got a few greetings for you. Nana Slick. Nana Slick says hello to you.
Yes.
Nana Slick.
I want to give a big shout out to the Nana Slick. He's my man. I really love that guy.
And also there's a guy called Uncle Kwesi. He used to own a radio station called Catsapa in London. Uncle Kwesi.
Okay.
Say hello to you.
Yes. Hello, right back to him. Yes.
And another message says, please inform the legend. I love his swag. I saw him with Mr. Roy Odd when I was young, and I have loved him since the special lyrical music. Okay.
Wow.
So that's a message from some of your fans here. There.
Thank you.
So that's that for you. And we also, on behalf of myself and my team and the entire GN Radio, we say thank you so much for even granting us this special interview for today.
Oh, thank you. And when you wake up tomorrow in the morning, you should know that I'm giving you thanks for hosting me like this. Okay.
You're most welcome. Anytime.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
thank you. God bless you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Ciao. Bye-bye.
All right, if you just joined us, that was Ben BRAKO, one of the legends of the Ghanaian high life music. 86 more minutes before 5. You're still logged on to the big station of the nation, GN Radio. Ben BRAKO, the brand new one, Aduma. A beautiful tune there. A nice video to come with. Kudos to my production team, led by Big Joe, Dr. Red, DJ Yaupele, and Kofi. Ali Kofi has sorted us our light. Yeah, come on. This year you need to do so help you. Okay. It's a brand spanking you from the camp of Ben BRAKO. And thanks to all the fans out there, you make the show complete. Without you, it to be meaningless. We have got beautiful views here on Facebook. I appreciate it. And also on the radio, the numbers are quite good. Very encouraging one. Oh, I've got a message about his unfortunately. I said, please tell Ben BRAKO that I've been his fan since childhood. As my late dad used to have his record. That's DJ KD. I hope Ben BRAKO hear it. Unfortunately, I couldn't read all the messages here. I was carried away, concentrating on the interview, so I couldn't read all messages. Sorry about that. If you did send me a message, I couldn't read it. I'm very, very sorry. But anyway, we are not done yet. The show continues on a beta right here. This is GN Radio, myself, DARLYN J, alongside your Pele and my production team, Big Joe, Dr. Ren, and then Friday. Now come some copy fried rice we had in bed. Trouble come say asa. I'm so dear. COVID-19 here. Because you Friday. I didn't say some baby. Okay. And we have our boss, David Mensah. So big up to you, Papa J and GN Radio UK team. Thank you so much, David. Your boss is here. Your boss, David. David says, use the second one.
Second one, yeah.
Say hello.
Mr. David.
David is here. He's watching us on Facebook. I say, David. I said technician is not fixing things well. This year don't say the rather you do things. Well. So how did you find it?
Oh, it was lovely. It was a lovely interview. Actually, say we are boss and pal.
Monsieur, you have so now interview guru. So the interview. My it is a great interview. Thank you. That's right. Now say you have a free Facebook.
You DJ Kakra, DJ so
DJ also transfer Kakra line. Obedi di now the camera na me so. Oh, I'm from person. Oh, the producer person here. Okay, that's how we did. It's all fine here. It's Friday. 5 o'clock, we go for a short commercial break. When we come back on the flip side, the show will continue on a bit until 6 o'clock. Where we say au revoir. But until then, stay tuned in. I drama brand new from Ben BRAKO.